Today is March 1st, and this month we put the spotlight on women making a difference in sports, whether in action or behind the scenes. And we kick things off with four-time bowling world champion and now one of the commissioners of the Philippine Sports Commission, the one and only Ms. Olivia Bong. Pleasure having you here live in the studio. Ma'am, maraming salamat for your time. I know you're very, very busy. You're flying to Cebu later this afternoon.
Good morning, Andre. It's a pleasure to be here.
Nalamig ka pa po ba? Are you cold?
No, it's okay.
I tell them to turn the aircon off. But Ma'am, thank you again. Thank you for being here. What an honor to have Philippine sports legend as yourself here, the one and only Bong. First of all, how are things at the Philippine Sports Commission?
We're very busy because of the coming Southeast Asian Games this
Correct.
May.
Yeah.
We had a one-on-one on the different national sports associations that we were dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
We're about 3 commissioners plus the chairman. We have about 72 national sports association under our wing that we have to fund. I have personally 22 NSAs, National Sports Association, that I will be taking care of.
Okay.
Most of the federation that I am taking care of are those with women champions, like Jiu-Jitsu. Of course, they just won another 3 golds. With Mega Ochoa.
Mega Ochoa,
Yes, and the rest. Also, ice skating. They also won another championship. And we have... of course, the different sports like golf. And all that.
Yeah.
So the women are really making a difference.
I know, yeah. You mentioned the Mega Ochoa, tapos sa ice skating. I also remember speaking to, we have actually very talented skaters here in the country. And then golf, syempre, yes, malaking kawalan sa atin yung Yuka Saso, pero nandiyan pa naman si Bianca Pagdanganan. So, yun nga, if we talk about women making a big difference in sports, and lalo na sa atin, unang-una na dyan, syempre, yung Heidelin Diaz.
Yes, actually, Heidelin is going to the United States for her training because she went up to 59 kilos. Because her weight category was scrapped off in the Olympics. So she's going up. She will be leaving March 8th for Georgia for her training there.
Okay.
We're closely monitoring her and attending to all her needs because it's going to be a tough year for her.
Yes, and of course, dahil siya naka-gold medal nung recent Olympics, all her opponents will be gunning for her and trying to beat Heidelin Diaz. Ma'am, you are one of the icons of Philippine sports. Pag sinabing Bongko, icon na yan eh, di ba? Talagang Philippine sports icon. Bowling, talagang the Bongko. And you also had your struggles though, di ba? You had your struggles a lot. It wasn't an easy journey for you.
Of course, definitely.
Diba? Lahat naman yan may sariling story ang mga atleta eh.
30 years eh, mahaba yun.
So ang dami mo din pinagdaanan, but you also had that, a fair share of your struggles and then getting support from the government and the private sector. How big of a help po would that be in terms of making your stint as PSC Commissioner a very effective one?
Well, I get to understand the athletes' needs. Okay, I think that's the most important. And in the past, maybe every time we will go to the Philippine Sports Commission, we had a struggle. So we hope that this time, with other commissioners being all athletes, we will be able to cater to the needs of the athletes. For me, that is the initial things that we have to attend to. Because they are the ones that will be playing, and they're going to go to a series of very tough training because we have to make at least top 3 in the Southeast Asian Games.
Yeah.
So, and we have very little time. We just actually the board just was composed just January.
January, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're trying to catch up. So it's going to be very tough, but I know the Filipinas and all the Filipino athletes, as I would say, laban lang. Kaya-kaya natin to.
Nalala ko may timing Asian Games, di ba? Puro mga golden girls. Dahil sila Marjeline Didal.
Yes.
Di ba? Tapos sina Heidelin, tapos sa golf nga yung girls. Coach, Commissioner, we've had countless women icons in Philippine sports.
Yes.
Dami.
Lydia De Vega, of course.
Lydia De Vega, of course, is the late Lydia De Vega.
Elma Muros.
Elma Muros.
Actually, Elma is now my assistant, one of my consultants.
Dapat ganun talaga.
I opted to get athletes to be my consultants because they know best.
Yeah.
And mas madali silang makaintindi. At saka their heart is really in the sports.
Passion. Kasi nanggaling din sila doon. Dapat kunin mo din yung kasama namin sa morning show, si Christine Jacob.
Of course.
baka gusto din ni Christine Jacob.
Well, I'm also in close communications with Kiko Thompson
Kiko,
because of the Special Olympics.
Correct.
And also with the Athletes Commission. So, I mean, my task in the Sports Commission is kind of tough, but I'm enjoying it. It's very exciting, and we hope that in my 6-year term, we will be able to have more female athletes. Not only athletes, coaches,
yes,
technical officials, and also administrators.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, no, because girl power, di ba? Yun nga eh. And then, hindi ka naman po nasa-stress. Basta importante,
masaya.
it keeps you young.
masaya. And you get to learn a lot.
Yes. Ma'am, sabi ko nga po, ang dami na natin naging, yun nga, nabanggit na natin si Elma Muros, Lydia De Vega, Kiko Thompson, Christine Jacob, Bea Lucero also even. We have had countless women icons in Philippine sports. Masasama na dyan sina Heidelin, sina Marjeline. As someone who jump-started the emergence of world-class Filipinas in sports, ano po yung mga pinagdaanan nyo na struggles that you had to face as a lady bowler when you were still competing?
Well, of course, I went through different training. I had my own mental conditioning, mental doctor. I went through self-hypnosis. I have my own sports doctors to make sure that everything is fit and that I'm doing my training properly. And of course, I went through several coaches. And every time I felt that I need to learn more, I go out of the country. And I was very much supported by the Philippine National Bank. And also, gintong alay pa ka nun eh. Hindi pa masyadong Philippine Sports Commission because it just started in the 90s. I was more or less 70s and 80s. Diba? And I had a lot of struggles in terms of giving up my family. That's a big sacrifice because I didn't see my children grow up. And but it's all for the glory of God, of course, and for the country. And
Yun talaga yun.
yes, it was one of the sacrifices, family.
Ma'am, overtime na tayo. But quickly, you can answer this quickly. What for you makes an empowered woman?
I think it's the passion, the resiliency, and the dedication. I think makes us the power of the women.
And I will be asking that to every woman that we get to interview here for Women's Month. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat.
Ms. Bong Ku. Again, thank you for joining us. Commissioner Bong Ku of the PSC, Philippine Sports Commission Commissioner, and Philippine sports legend, one and only, Olivia Bong Ku. Have a safe flight to Cebu, and 4-time world champion. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully you can come by here anytime. Doors of Sports Desk always open to you.
Of course, for my Women's Month activities.
Para sa'yo, maraming salamat.
Thank you.